Hi guys, welcome back to my vlog. It's your girl Shaz Winda here. In case you're new here, you're welcome. Welcome to my world. So how have you celebrated your Christmas? Maybe by the time you're going to watch this, it's going to be past Christmas and already into the new year. I can say I really thank God for making me see this 2020 Christmas. And it has been the best. I didn't get to celebrate it alone, as most of the times have been. Yeah, it hasn't been an easy journey, you know, working away from home, working on a Christmas day, and this time round I can say thank you God. I was so able to meet with the people that I really treasure the most. I got to come up with things. I got to maybe I'm going to share about some of the ideas that you don't have to make your conversations boring between you and your exes, be your ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. It could always be a smooth conversation. Yeah, you could talk about things like, do you remember? Yeah, this is like just talking about your memories, getting to talk about like, do you remember when you used to walk in the sun late at walking in the sun during the day, walking to the beach, watching the stars. So kama mlikuwa wale watu wa kutembea kwa beach, sijui kwenda wapi, mnaenda giraffe center, vitu kama hizo, you could talk about it. You know, good memories. Don't focus on the bad memories. Oh, you remember when you broke my heart? Hey, your conversation, hata why are you even having a conversation together? Hiyo ni kama mmeenda war room, my friend, and this is just as in hauko ready, you're not even healed, you're not ready for that conversation, that type of thing. So you just have to talk about the good things, because at least pia itakupatia good vibes. It's going to talk about the nice things about you, remember when you those kind of things. And then you could ask him or her, do you still like to wear that perfume? Maybe ni CK ama sijui ni gani. Do you still like to wear it? And then it will trigger more of the conversation. Is going to tell you, no, you know, I got a new one, and pia wewe atakuuliza, do you still wear the same? Like, no, I changed. And then you could also ask him, like, or her, how are you? Yeah, this is usually a very good question. Like, after everything, you know, sometimes mtu ataka tu break down, they just want to break down, they want to tell you about, I've been okay, I've been hurt, I've been messed, I've been what since. Anyway, it's good you get to make them express their feelings. So yeah, how are you? You could ask even about their family, because sometimes you guys break up but their family was all nice, maybe they still talk to you. Just ask about them, it doesn't hurt. Yeah. And then what else could you talk about? You could ask the person, do you still hate, you know, do you still hate maybe saka manini, like for him alikuwa na hate nini, I can't remember, but maybe with you could ask him, what do you still hate a particular thing, maybe a particular song, because maybe it reminded him of something or something. Do you you know, such type of things. And you could ask them, do you still like, you know, it doesn't have to be hate, it could be also, yeah. And you could also gossip. How could I even forget that? So, you know, gossiping is usually number one. Even when you're in a relationship, I think it's usually good to gossip about other relationships. And then you're like, do you remember when we used to think that the other couple will break up? But that has to be like a joke sort of. And then you're like, but here we are. Sorry, you are the ones. And just get to talk about nice stuff. You could ask him if he has moved on, he or she has moved on, of which probably most of them hawakwangi wame-move on. And you will find that sometimes you get to understand that these people were never really ready during that time, but now they've matured up. I thought it was to rewind, to reminisce of the days of my memories in the past, that I've had people stood me up, people that I thought would be maybe the love of my life. Maybe you're watching me, or I don't know, but I just feel like it's nice to talk about them right now. Maybe you've ever been stood up, maybe you've undergone such situations. So I remember this one time, there's this person that I really liked. I don't know if I loved him, maybe let me just say I really liked so much. And I used to love the movies back in the days in real cinema, yeah. So every day or maybe most of my day offs, I would love to go to the movies. Yeah. So there was this one time that I wanted to try this cinema, the Vox cinemas. Yeah. And this person has told me that the Vox cinemas is really, it's quite nice actually. And I've had actually 2 experiences with Vox cinemas. So I don't know, up to this date, I feel like that cinema has just something, I don't know, something just not really good for my memories. So this person was choosing the Vox cinemas actually because it was near to his home. I think that's what I come to understand right now, because it was near his home. And you know, when you're in UAE, there's the green line and the red line. So it's been a minute, I can't even remember those type of meaning, but I remember at the place where I was and he was nearer to the Vox cinemas than I was. I was nearer to the real cinemas. Yeah. So I go to the place and he's on time, and he's and he's asking me where I am, and okay, so I'm there. And I remember we are looking at the choice of movies, and I can't really find fascinating movies. And as most of my friends know, I love this you know, the romantic movies, the musical, is it the high school musical type of movies, drama, vitu kama hizo, but I don't like the action kidogo. And things like Fast and Furious, I think the last one that I watched was 7 maybe, in the days of Kina Wakanda. So I can't remember that time the trending movie, what the trending one was. So we reached there, and the lady is asking us to select, because I don't know, there's something wrong with the screen, so we had to search from somewhere. And so we tunaangalia, and then I'm like, hey, which one would you suggest? And like, this one I've watched this one, I've watched this one. Hey, okay, so literally this guy has watched everything, and I haven't even watched a single movie from there. But the one which looks fascinating is like, no, that one is for ladies, I can't watch that. Oh, no, this one is for kids, I can't do that. So I'm like, okay, what do we do? Then let's just leave, because I don't know why during those moments I will prefer someone's happiness over me. So I don't know if I was the one coming for the date, or it was the one who was going for a date. I don't know who was the man, or maybe I didn't know the rules. Maybe I still don't know up to date, but I think it should be a 50-50 kind of thing. Yeah. So the lady, the cinema lady, or I don't know if I should call them that, was like, why don't you let the lady select the movie that she likes? And I was like, okay, let her take this. And then I said, okay, it's fine. And then we go to the F&B counters, yeah, and then we have to order the slush. You know how the slush is, yeah? It's like frozen ice, sort of, I'll say that. It's like a frozen liquidish, some tasty stuff that when you take it in with a straw, at some point, if you suck it in, at some point, it takes out all the flavor and just leaves out the other piece there. It has that funny noise, especially when it's coming to the last bit, the last drop, you know, delicious to the last drop. So tunachukua mbili, we take 2. And remember, for the tickets, ni mimi nimelipia saa hizo, and then nimelipia hiyo slush. Then the guy was like, nitakulipia tu. No, he was like, you pay, I will refund you. I said, okay, it's fine. And then we took popcorns. Was it caramel popcorns, or I don't know what, but you know caramel, how crunchy it is more than the salted one. So we took that one, and we went into the movie. We selected our seats, and akikula ulikuwa unasikia you know that noise, and then you know, especially when it's a quiet room, and then kila mtu anashangaa nani, so it will irritate me. So imagine kama mimi ndio nimeka next na yeye. And then for the slush pia navuruta, I was like, oh my god, why is he doing this to me? Kwani namboaje? Maybe we need to get going. I was like, hey, this isn't the right time. As in, I just wish hii movie tu iishe, nisikie tu pesa yangu nimetumia tu vizuri, I go back home. As tuna progress, mgeza ana decide sijui kudoze. anadoze kidogo, anaamka, and then kidogo sasa ni wale watu wanza kukwambia so now when it reaches this part, this guy is going to do this and this and this, he's going to do. I'm like, gosh, can't you just shut up? So I tell this guy to just shut up, man, and let me be. So tunamaliza, and now it's time to go home. Then hakuna cha kuuliza how was the movie, nothing like that of the sort, nini nini, guys enjoy everything. Paka I think hata alikunywa hadi slash yangu. You know when someone takes you out and then they finish their stuff and then they wanaingililia yako. So he couldn't take me home. He said it was too late. Then I reached home and I was so pissed off. And you know, us ladies, when you're going out, your friends want to know how did it go. Told them the experience. I guess I was so pissed off. Then I remember one time, I don't know, he won. There's a certain competition that he won a movie like for two with what, and he asked me to join him. Then I was like, no. Why would you want to go with a boring person? You know, so now you're using the things that he did for you kumwambia, like, you can just get another person that at least utakuwa well behaved with them. You will do, yani vitu kama hizo, why do you want to go with me? Yani it was just all about, and I was like, no. I think maybe sort of he had sensed what he had done, and he told me that this time it will be different. He wasn't going to do the things that he used to do. Anyway, I went, but I wasn't there. I was so embarrassed anyway. I've really had some bad experiences, but also depends with the people that you're going out with. Sometimes you never really know the type of people that you're hanging out with until shit happens, yeah? Until shit happens, that's when you get to know that, well, hey, that's why, guys, whenever you invite me, I choose my sleep over any, as in I choose my sleep over anything else. Yani, I'd rather sleep sijui nini in my house calm instead of going out there and kujionea to drama, because it so happens that sometimes you might even be yani. So I just thought about those some of my memories, and funny enough, I still do talk to those people but they know me. Until you're sure of what you want, until you communicate with me, I don't have any problem with chipping in or whatever it is you call it, but I just like people who are honest. You just tell me, like, you see, this is the situation. Tell me if I'm boring. Tell me if you enjoy my company. Tell me if you do not have anything. Tell me if we're splitting, because I don't mind. I don't mind at all. So aki wenye mulinifanya tu hivyo ni sawa tu, it's okay. I learned my lesson. What was the experience like? So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you next time on my next video. I'm gonna do probably some interviews with people, trying to get some content and all that. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy. So I hope you enjoyed this. Till next time.